The upcoming fire season is set to be a difficult one after heavy rains bring heavy brush to fire-prone Santa Clarita. Local fire department Station 126 tells us just how bad it's going to be.
If you look out in the areas here, the hills, you can see all the grass has already turned brown, and the grass is especially high too. It's 3 or 4 feet high. So all that rain gave us all that grass that is the flashy fuel that ignites easily that can then lead to a larger brush fire and get the, as the season wears on, can get the other fuels that got all of that rainwater, the bigger brush that's going to dry out later in the summer. So we are looking forward to the potential for a fairly bad fire season.
We asked just what kind of fires to anticipate this year.
There's kind of 2 brush fires you fight. One is a small brush fire. You first get there, the winds, and you're chasing that fire. And that's that initial part where maybe it's a half acre and your job is to get that hose out there and get it moving up that hill as quick as you can. You're racing the fire to try and catch that fire before it turns into a big fire. The other stage that you'll see sometimes when the winds really get blowing from the east and we have some of these really huge fires like you mentioned, like the station fire, sometimes the fire is beyond the initial control, and then you go into what we call structure protection mode. And that's where you'll see fire engines are parked near, we realize that initially maybe we can't control this fire right now, but what we want to do is protect lives and property ahead of the fire.
When asked on how to protect your own home in the next brush fire,
one of the most important things that homeowners can do if they live in what we call the interface area or the intermix, which is an area that's not in the center of the city, but an interface would be you're in one of those neighborhoods where you're the last street in the neighborhood and beyond you is just brush and grass, is to do what we call fire hazard reduction. And if you live in one of those neighborhoods, you've probably gotten a notice and it tells you that you need to clear the brush from around your house and the dead grass and create what we call a defensible space. So that's that space between your house and that natural vegetation that when the fire comes, there's a break there that gives the fire a chance to slow down and gives us a chance to protect your home.
reporting for Cougar News, this is Luis Gomez.